Simmons, the starting five for Bleed Green, brought to you by Puma. Huntsberry, Reese, Bell, and Simmons, all North Texas alum. It's a great start for In the Lab. Curtis Hollis with the dunk. We really like Curtis Hollis. On the 2021 North Texas NCAA tournament team that won the first NCAA tournament game in program history. Reese again, he's got 11.
Foul, long, athletic. Now this is like a line change. Notice now, all of a sudden now,
James Reese, the hot hand
of Bleed Green. But Bleed Green now is playing the two little guards together. Two floor gamers and shot makers, a little screen-to-screener action, and great execution.
Cameron Young too strong from three, and the rebound to Bleed Green.
Bleed Green's doing a nice job of cutting people out off the glass. That's a three.
Huntsberry wide open. Yes, sir.
You know, he's a guy that impacts winning.
Zach Henry off the mark. Miller, the offensive rebound, and the dunk.
That they've scored in specials.
Special teams, coach.
Exactly, you like that.
You mentioned a football reference a little earlier. Cam Young for three, he's got 9. Here's Brendan Jefferson, 27 points in round 1, 10 in round 2. A little bit short there. You'd have had to call him
what
a
good pass. What a good pass.
Branch the bucket on the Hollis feed. Jefferson for 3. Give him a baker's dozen, coach.
Give him baker's dozen. Look at that. There's Hollis. Again, Hollis instantly makes try. That's back-to-back baskets he scored by making unselfish plays. I was in practice today watching Texas Tech practice, and I saw Coach McCaslin, and he talked to one player. Another great pass.
Branch for 2.
You know, Chili's chili, and you know what I mean? The repercussions are usually the same also.
Bell drops it in.
And one more.
Bell, not much of a shooter, but the lane is open and he flushes it. Huntsberry into the corner for Jefferson.
That's where he's at his best. When I say he's off the ball and now he's catching the ball, Jefferson can't go ball side of that screen. That's over.
Just a little bit long on the try by Jefferson, but there's Bell +1.
There you go.
Jackson Jr. blocked by Ndoye, who's really an enforcer right now. Here's Young, lays it in.
Really good play by Young.
10 to shoot for Zach Henry. Big 3 for Zach Henry and In the Lab, and they're down 6. Zach Henry, a step back 3 to keep In the Lab in the conversation. They're down 6. Interception by Brandon Jefferson. Jackson Jr. runs the floor.
Get out for 3.
Blocked by Ndoye. Miller leaks it up to Hollis. He dunks it.
And I would think.
There's Bell with the block on Hollis.
Eventually, you're going to see In the Lab go with the smaller lineup.
Bell, open lane, throws it up to Reed. He puts it in.
You know, all the pressure goes on Bleed Green because we know with that 8 points, man, I tell you, the longer it goes, the more pressure.
Oh, Brandon Jefferson, and 1.
Does what Jefferson does. I mean, great relocate. Watch Jefferson, right side of your screen now. Little hand back as he turned the corner, going to his left hand, but now defend without fouling.
In the Lab, Zach Henry for 3. He got fouled and hit the bucket.
All of a sudden, short clock, so now everyone's going to switch everything, which can be harder to create the mismatch you want and get the shot you want.
Stevens, bucket and a foul. Team Arkansas wins, and back to action here in Lubbock. Stevens, Bleed Green needs 5. Now they need 3.
You might want to finish the game with more floor gamers on the floor.
Cameron Young blocked by Reed.
And then Reed blocks a shot. And they're in the bonus.
Stevens for the win. Good! From way downtown.
That dude is cold-blooded.